guess in our limited conversations, and I don't know you real well, but one thing I found out right away, you have a lot of pride in your defense, don't you? Tell me about being a defensive player.
Yes, that's always been my strong suit. It's always been what I can control. Because I know a lot of people, you can't really teach that. It's kind of something that you you either have it or you don't usually. And it's kind of what I've always been good at, and I don't, my offense right now, I'm struggling with my offense. So it's the one thing that I can always control that.
Well, I want to talk to you about that in a second, but let's go back to this idea that you control it. Because a lot of people think defensive players are reactionary. They just react to it. So what do you mean you can control it?
Well, it's I have the skills set. I feel like I've played so much to where it's okay, this player's a lefty, I'm going to force her to go right. Or this player, I've seen her cross over 3 times, I'm going to have my hand right there ready. It's just kind of reactionary, but at the same time, it's I know I need to be in help side right now. I know this girl's going to come and my girl can't shoot, so I need to be ready. It's kind of just a you have it or you don't type of deal, too.
Logan, most players don't think about defense that much. I mean, it's just something they do when they're not, but you think about this a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially when my offense isn't there, it's something this is what I'm expected to bring to the team now, so that's what I'm going to focus on.
What would you say is your best quality as a defensive player?
Probably just smart, because I just feel that is definitely something that you can't teach. It's the whole, okay, well, she's gone right 4 times, so now you need to try to make her go left, because I haven't seen her finish once on the left side, or find 10 right away yesterday. It was she was their only offensive threat, really, so we need to find her right away.
Okay, you're coming off the bench in the first few games here, and does that give you a chance to study that sort of thing a little bit?
Yes, exactly, it does, and it's a spark too. I feel like I want to go in and I need to get a rebound right when I go in, or I need to get a steal right when I go in, something to spark the team, because you don't want it to ever drop off when someone new comes in. So that's what I like to focus on.
Logan Antenen is our guest here on the HyVee halftime report, and you're talking about your offense. Where do you want your offense to be, and how badly are you struggling since you're a new player in our program?
Well, I just haven't played in 2 years. I've been injured the last 2 years, so it's hard for me to try to come back and have everything that I had when I was a freshman in college, because it seems like forever ago that I've actually played in a game. So now it's just a confidence. It's in my head. I am thinking about it too much, and I just need to relax and play.
Tell me about your injuries, and did they lead to your transfer here from 4 days?
They had a lot to do with it, yeah. I redshirted my sophomore year. I had really bad tendonitis since high school, and it was finally to the point where I couldn't keep up with people.
In your legs, I'm assuming?
In my knees, yeah. And so I was I either need to do something or I need to be done with basketball, because I can't keep up with these girls anymore. So I redshirted that year and got surgery on both knees in the winter, and then first exhibition game last year, I closed out, my very first closeout at Creighton, and did something to it, and I knew right away. And I played through it, went to a few doctors, and they were like, it's just your tendonitis again. And at that point, I thought I was just going to be done. And my coach at my last school was like, you need to go get another opinion. This is a really big decision. So I came to Kansas City, got a really good opinion there, and he was like, you just ruined your cartilage on your femur. It's bone to bone right now. That's why it's hurting. You can't bend it. So I got surgery in January, and I wasn't released to play until August. So thank gosh, Coach Kress is an angel and took a shot on me, even though she'd never seen me play, so I could have another opportunity to just finish it out without any injuries.
That's an amazing story. How frustrating was it for you?
So frustrating, especially the very first closeout, and especially at Western Illinois. I don't know if you could tell, but I was just it's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen
no, I
again.
Couldn't tell.
I was so nervous.
Were you really?
I just don't want, that's my biggest fear. I just want to be able to finish and have fun, and what a better group of girls to do it with.
Logan, you come here and you are the new kid on the block, so to speak. How were you accepted? What was that like coming in?
These girls are awesome. I was so nervous leaving my last team because they were great, and I was like, I'm never going to find that again, and I have. I just feel like I'm so lucky to have come in here and have 15 girls accept me and be happy that I'm here, and it's just wonderful. I feel so blessed.
A native of Salina, Kansas, Logan Antenen is our guest, and I told you we were going to talk about your folks a little bit. Tell us about your family.
Oh, they're awesome. My favorite people ever. We are from Salina. They actually moved to Hayes when I was at Hayes last November, so about a year ago right now. And so course.
Plans of moving to Liberty,
Yeah.
you think? Because the real estate people would be excited.
I know, but probably not anytime soon. But yeah, they relocated to Hayes, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm leaving. They're like,
How did that go
"Geez,
over?"
Come on. Everyone's like, you just didn't want to be with your parents. I'm like, no, actually, I'm one of the few kids that was like so happy
Right.
that they were in the same town. But
What are your mom and dad's names?
Kent and Tara Antenen. My dad is president of Equity Bank in Hayes. That's why they moved to Hayes. And then my mom sells Mary Kay. So if you're listening and you need makeup,
It's been suggested I do, but well, that's another story. What about brothers and sisters?
I have an older brother, Tyler. He is in PA school at Texas Tech. Probably listening. Hi, Ty.
And what do you want to do after you're done with school and basketball and all that?
I am in nursing school, so
that's a challenge.
Yes, keeping me busy. But that is always been my dream job. So hopefully can come right out and start working right away.
You have your eye on a specific nursing role?
Right now I'm thinking peds. That's what I would love to do, but I haven't done a peds clinical yet, so I guess I just gotta play it by ear, kind of see.
You've only been here for less than a semester. What's your best experience at Jewel so far?
Best experience at Jewel. Homecoming week was really cool. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. Hayes doesn't do homecoming week like they do it here, so I think that's really cool. I also just really love the PLC for some reason. I think it's a really great addition, and it's kind of like a social thing too, so I like that as well.
Logan, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you very much.
We're back with more on the HyVee Halftime Report after this.